Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sewing Talk Tuesday live. This is my first time going live on Sewing Talk Tuesday. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty author, and I would like to welcome you to my craft room. So, for those of you who are new here, Sewing Talk Tuesday is when we get together and we have a cup of coffee together. And I share projects that I have been working on, and whether it's a new project or something that I finished or whatnot, or just to show you some cool upcoming things that are going to happen. And you can share as well down in the comment section, or you can ask questions down there too. Um, so this week's Sewing Talk Tuesday is a little different because I am live. And I had to go live because my computer is at work and I couldn't do a pre-recorded video to upload. So forgive me if there's a little bit of nervousness here because every time I go live, I don't know why, but I tend to get just a little bit nervous. So I would like to show you what I have been working on, and you're going to walk with me to the quilt wall so that I can flip the camera and show you what I have been working on. And there it is. And that is a new baby quilt that I have been working on here. I still need to put the larger border around it. That is made from 9 fat quarters, which I will be showing you how to make one of these on Thursday's um, video. So I did go ahead and cut these squares. They're 5.5 inches cut. And I cut them with my AccuQuilt, but you can cut them with a rotary cutter. It's very simple. And we're going to spin around here. Whee! Wasn't that fun? So I wanted to show you my new stash that I have. So I went shopping again at Joann's. They had a sale, 76% off on the flannel. So I picked up probably 75 yards of flannel for $140. And I still have some that are on the bolt, as you can see. And then I have some in this cute bag. Now, you might be asking yourself, why did I buy so much flannel? That's a good question. Well, as you know, I've been making a lot of rag quilts, and I'm going to be selling even more rag quilts in my Etsy shop. And so I needed to really stock up, and they had this great sale. So for those of you who are asking me what kind of fabric did I use in my rag quilts, I used flannel. I used it for the front and the back. Now the baby quilt that's hanging on the quilt wall, that is cotton. And so let's talk a little bit about um, rag quilts. Okay, I'm going to try and put you guys on the stand here and make it a little bit less jiggly. So forgive me if you move around. There we go. I think that's going to be much better. Much better once I get it situated here. Just bear with me. I'm sorry. It's hard to, oh, geez, and then I break it off. All right, well, that's not going to work. So having a morning. Anyway, when you're making a rag quilt, you can use flannel and you can use cotton. So you can also mix the two. So I have made plenty of rag quilts that have flannel and cotton fabrics in them. They fray just fine. As a matter of fact, the cotton probably frays a little bit more than the flannel does. The flannel is more fluffy, but the cotton tends to knot up more to give it really that crunch, that scrunched up look. So it doesn't matter, and it's your quilt. I've also made rag quilts with minky and cotton, and that has worked out really well for me too. So it just depends on what you want in your rag quilt. You can put batting in your rag quilt. Now, I tend to put batting in my rag quilts if they're going to a climate that is colder. So, like I live in Colorado, so it gets cold here. So, I would definitely put batting in between my squares. But if you don't, and it's going to a warmer climate, you're probably not going to want to stick batting in between because then it's going to be really, really thick and heavy, and people are going to sweat to death. So anyway, so that's my suggestion for that. Don't be afraid to try new things. That's the only way you're going to learn is if you try new things. So if you're afraid, just give it a whirl and see how that turns out. But for the most part, I do stick to the 100% flannel, unless I'm working like with a licensed design, like Mickey Mouse or something like that. Then I would use flannel and cotton. And you can buy the flannel in the licensed characters too, so you could do it that way as well. Just my preference, and I'm just rambling telling you this. Um, so anyway, that is what I have for Sewing Talk Tuesday. I'll show you the uh, what am I trying to say? Fat quarters for Thursday's project. So we got this really beautiful yellow. This really, really beautiful geometric shaped fabric. I love these little cherries. Look at how beautiful those are. Aren't those cute? This one I think is going to be darling. I think this quilt is going to be so cute. And when I finish the other one, that one's going to be really cute too. But the flowers. And these are all directional, so we have to be really careful when we're cutting them and sewing them together. But it's very, very easy. So there's this. So what I have found is that I can get 6 5.5 inch squares from each fat quarter. So if you want to make this along with me, you're going to need 9 of them. Now I purchased a huge pack of fat quarters. Fat quarter bundle is what I had. And I finally decided to open it up and see what was in there. These are Riley Blake fabrics. Yes, they are. It's called Jubilee. So if you want to go look and see if you can find a fat quarter bundle, it's called Jubilee, and it's by Riley Blake. Um, so I just finally opened mine up, and I had a little bit of time on Saturday, and I just felt like sewing and just not dealing with the whole world, and so that's what I did. So that's Thursday's project. I hope you join me for it. That's all I have for today, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this live for Sewing Talk Tuesday. If you'd like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description. I do have a private Facebook group that you are welcome to join. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is very positive. We share our projects in there. We help each other when we have questions. So please make sure that if you're on Facebook that you join my Facebook group. I also have a Facebook page that you can follow. I post on there. And if you don't forget to like and subscribe and keep on crafting. I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a wonderful week. Bye bye.